Oh, just absolute
nice.
perfection.
That
With
was a lot better this week there, Big Daddy.
It definitely was.
All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. Our Loosey Goosey show about town. We got all kinds of news to talk to you about today. Of course, the gig guide with Mandy, and we'll have Leah in the air chair as well. Big Daddy Russ Horton, Amanda Basson, myself, Lee Lakin, and Leah Lywood as we get really close to Christmas. We've got 10 days.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting festive, and the two Santas are here.
Yeah.
And we're wearing our Santa hats because Leah said you better wear your Santa hat or
Yep.
you get a spanking. So here we are with our
And
Santa.
I think they know we're wearing our Santa hats.
Yeah.
But it's kind of redundant there, Big
Yes,
Daddy.
it is.
But that's okay. We're super excited too. Next week, we're going to be visiting some friends at Georgetown Chevrolet in Buick. One of the largest truck dealers in Southern Ontario, believe it or not. And they've got a huge Christmas tree there. And the Raiders did a great job this week with the teddy bear toss. And
Yeah, they did. We'll talk about that later on.
Yeah, that was very, very cool. So we're going to be talking about that throughout the show. Who we brought to you by there, Big Daddy?
We are brought to you by Max Tires and Auto Repairs, and they're located at 61 Guelph Street in Georgetown. The lowest prices on tires, and, of course, as well, they fix vehicles. They have 3 licensed mechanics. We'd like to say hello to Fred's Towing, of course, as well, the light and heavy division, and Easy Taxi, the $45 red eye overnight cash special, which, if you a lot of businessmen, if you have to go early in the morning, it means you're going out of the country, what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because domestic flights start at 6, and you have to be there a little bit before, but 3 hours before.
In some
so
cases,
there's a lot of overnight traffic to the airport after 2 in the morning.
I did all my flights for first thing in the morning. I always, first
so
flight
Easy
in the morning.
Taxi will take care of you Monday to Friday, and for $45 cash on the dash. Remember that? And for businessmen, it's a great deal because, and it's the only time Easy Taxi can afford to for that rate because it's like a breeze. You're driving on the 401. Yeah, and the ad is on the Tell and Sell.
Yeah, you can catch it all over the Tell and Sell, and you've had a good response from it, so it's very cool. Yep. And the other thing too is, guys, if it's cash, you can still ask for a receipt. So,
that's right.
If you're working on a per diem basis, guys, ask him for a receipt. He'll give you one. It's not a problem. Because guys, some guys don't like to do the cash thing because, how do I? They don't get the cash back. So get a receipt, get the cash back. Yeah. So right on, Max Tires, 61 Guelph Street. Right here in Georgetown, and you're getting your snows done. I don't see snow coming anytime soon, mind you, but
we could have a white Christmas or maybe not.
I don't think we are.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't.
Still
not. You can't tell yet.
I looked at the projected long-term forecast, and it's not looking good at all. It's looking like almost today was.
A high of 25 and sunny.
It's just going to be.
Nice.
It was. Hopefully, and in a way. When I was living in San Antonio and San Diego, they didn't have white Christmases down there. So you it's weird. It's very, very weird. And it was like 32 degrees out. Like it was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Everybody's got Christmas lights up though. So it was like.
In Australia, it's, the beginning of the summer. So they have bobbies, Christmas bobby on the beach.
I'd love that.
Yeah.
I'd love that. All right, we got to get to our gig guide today. Lots of things going on New Year's Eve, Mandy. Everybody's getting, into the festive spirit over the holidays.
They absolutely are. Okay, first up is the Appellation. Christmas dinner. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, carrots, gravy, and cranberry sauce. Adults are $19.95. Children, $10.95. A family meal is $55.95. They are taking orders at 905-877-9888.
And I'll be a sponsor for that. That's absolutely amazing deal. We did it a couple of years ago, and for you're going to be spending that much anyway, right?
All right, there we go. Finally. I was going to ask you doing that again this year? Or
yeah, I'll probably do that.
Yeah.
And then I've got several meals. I plan my meals, put it in the fridge, and then, like a bachelor, you live off the. But I'd like to say hi to Manny and everybody over at the Appellation, and my niece Carrie, who works there now, along with Shelley. So they've got a couple of
Characters for
sure, and go in and see Carrie and Shelley. Shelley really is a matriarch of that place. Manny wanders around and goes, but Shelley is the one that everyone just, everybody loves Manny too.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm saying is she is amazing.
Yeah,
really is.
yeah.
And it's a great bar.
It is.
Great
Job Manny's done turning that place around.
Yes, he was really busy.
Turned it into the little house that rocks.
That's right. Rock and roll.
Okay, December 31st is their New Year's Eve party. Menu includes chicken Wellington with mashed potatoes, vegetables, and mushroom cream sauce. $24.95.
I didn't know they named their chickens. Like, hey, Wellington. Hey,
Yeah,
Hamilton. Hey, each his own. They've also got this going on, too.
Or you can get a New York strip loin and shrimp with baked potato and vegetables at $25.95.
Awesome. That's very cool. And where is that?
That's at the Appalachian.
The Appalachian as well.
Yes.
On New Year's Eve. So
that's their New Year's Eve one.
Very cool. And get your orders in now because they will eventually have to stop taking orders.
Well, that's the thing. They're starting to post their New Year's Eve parties now, which is why I'm letting you know about them now. They are all asking you to call ahead for tickets. Once those tickets are sold out, that's it.
Yeah, you're done.
And they will sell out fast.
Yes, they will.
Yes. Okay, the Barbertown Pub. December 31st, New Year's Eve bash with Omar DJ Happy Feet at 8 p.m. Dress to impress and be prepared to dance the night away.
That's the way it should be.
Absolutely.
Mature man. Like, get up, drink, and dance.
Yep. Next up is the St. George, December 31st, New Year's Eve party featuring Ramblin' Soul. Again, get those tickets.
Yeah, because those ones will sell out pretty quick too.
Yes.
They're the Appalachian for sure, so make sure you get on top of those. And of course, these guys, they always have something fun going on.
Oh, you betcha. Uncorked on Main, December 31st, New Year's Eve party. It is open to the public 4 to 7 p.m. 8 p.m. starts the ticketed event. $85 per person, 2 drink tickets, a late night snack, a glass of bubbly to ring in the new year, live music by Kev and the 12-String Theory. Book your tickets at info@uncorkedonmain.ca or call 647-712-2125. Now, here's a little something different, and I love what the Red Harp in Acton has done. December 31st, celebrate like royalty. It's a family-friendly fun with a special moment for the little ones to welcome 2024. Tickets are $40 for adults, $20 for kids 6 to 12, free for kids 0 to 5 excluding the meal, and the dinner includes a 3-course meal.
I'm trying. Oh, come on. We've had this all night, folks.
Yep. Technology today needs a baseball bat. No.
Come on. It starts to work and then it stops. And then it starts and it stops. It's the way the whole day's gone today for us. Come on, man. Nope. I got nothing. There we go. Oh,
okay.
A little bit.
Yeah. Dinner includes a 3-course meal, champagne to toast, or sparkling non-alcoholic cider, a character meet and greet for the kids, and party favors. First seating starting at 3:30 p.m. It closes at 8 p.m. Dress like your favorite prince or princess, or just come casual and be comfortable.
All right, you can get your tickets where there, Big Mandy.
Get your tickets at orders@redharp.ca or call 519-853-5147.
And again, more New Year's Eve
There
celebrations
is more.
going on,
I'm
yes.
not done. Royal Canadian Legion, Georgetown 120 branch. December 31st, New Year's Eve celebration featuring Larry Melton music.
Well, now we know where Larry is. We were talking
I was
about that
asking
earlier.
where
So.
Larry was, 'cause he's always somewhere.
It's $50 per person with a buffet, raffles, and it's starting at 7:30 p.m.
And the ladies auxiliaries do a great job there.
Yep.
So yeah, lots of good things going on all throughout Halton Hills. You can always check our gig guide on Facebook as well.
Yes.
Keep that up there as well. And of course, we want to talk about our food banks.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Both the Georgetown Bread Basket and the Acton Food Share need our help. Please, while you're out picking up those last minute gifts, consider picking up a non-perishable item or donating online, a cash donation, and just making and helping someone to make their holiday season a merry one.
And we're brought to you by Halton's Women's Place, of course.
Absolutely. Halton Women's Place. If you or anyone you know needs help getting out of a difficult situation, the crisis lines are open 24/7. The Milton and Halton Hills line is 905-878-8555. Whether it's to a trusted friend, family member, co-worker, or Halton Women's Place themselves, please reach out. You are not alone. No one should feel like they have no way out.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Totally agree with that statement.
Okay, Mandy, we'd like to say a happy Christmas to you, I guess, but we're going to be at the big car dealership next week.
Next week, yeah.
In front of the Christmas tree.
Yeah, they've got a massive tree there. And the nice thing, Leah, is there will be lots of lighting.
Yeah.
It'll be
lots of
nice
lighting.
and bright. We don't have to fight with getting the lighting right. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Again, keep watching the gig guide on Facebook, watching it here as well on the vlog, and find out what's going on, because there's still, 10 days to go for Christmas.
And there's plenty of other places that usually post as it goes,
Yeah.
so I could be updating
you're-
where the New Year's events are happening.
Absolutely.
So-
And there's going to be a whack of them this year after the last few years with COVID.
Yep.
So pay attention, because they're going to sell out fast. So
And through the magic of video, Leah Lywood will be joining us in just moments from now, seconds from now, for the rest of the program.
absolutely.
Assume the position, folks.
Bringing you your local news every single week. And welcome back, everybody. We have Leah Lywood in the studio with us. That's Christmas is upon us.
You laugh like Betty Rubble sometimes.
Actually, Russ from
Really?
the truck, Russ from the food truck, laughs exactly like Barney Rubble.
Oh, Barney Rubble.
Like Barney
We
Rubble.
should get the two of them together.
Oh my
laughing.
God, it's hilarious, man. I love it. All right, this part of the show is brought to you by White Owl Legal. If you have a landlord and tenant issue or a small claims court issue, that's what they specialize in. You can get in touch with them at 289-839-3075 or info@whiteowl.legal as well. Get in touch with Charles. He's located right downtown Georgetown, right above Silver Creek Cafe. So nice and convenient and easy, and I wasn't even worrying about it. We're getting
This
to
has
the
been a
point.
day-
We're getting to the point in this day right now
Yeah.
that stupid thing I could care less about. Right
We've
now.
had one of those technical days.
All of
Amanda
us
and I were
have
just
touched something
discussing
and
it.
it's screwed up. And it's so.
First, of course, my ass knocks over your laptop a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
so we had to replace the laptop, and then we had to mess around with the getting all the stuff for our monitor and everything else, and then
It's just been one of those days.
the mouse wouldn't work.
The pile just
So,
kept getting higher.
And it's like one of those days where you feel like saying the F word, but you don't quite say it.
Yeah. Oh, we've set it off. We've set it off camera. We've
But-
set it off camera a few times.
Yeah.
Meh.
By the way, the mouse that we were using originally is now dead. It is an X mouse. It is deceased and survived by a couple of laptops and a couple of monitors, as a matter of fact, on the back wall here. So just to let you know that we have a brand new mouse that had
My
better
mouse.
damn well behave.
This
or
is my
it'll end
baby.
up with the
My
same
baby's
fate.
good. It'll be fine.
All right, can I do my news now?
Sure.
Absolutely.
2 men from Quebec are facing multiple charges following an alleged attempt auto theft in Georgetown on Thursday, December the 7th. At around 8:50 p.m., a resident in the Delrex and Highway 7 area observed a man on his driveway who appeared to be trying to break into his parked Dodge Ram pickup truck, according to police. And when the resident opened the door to his home, he told police the man then ran to a waiting Mercedes sedan and fled the scene. Well, police said the resident contacted Halton police and gave officers a description of the vehicle and suspects. A short time later, an officer located and stopped the vehicle and made 2 arrests. And police said a search of the vehicle and suspects resulted in the discovery of multiple tools used for auto theft. A 25-year-old man from Montreal and a 25-year-old man from Laval have both been charged with theft of a motor vehicle, possession of an automobile master key, possession of break-in instruments, and possession of a device obtained to unauthorized use of a computer system. And both individuals are being held in custody pending a bail hearing in Milton. So, and the disturbing thing is they're not local.
That's a long way to go for a Dodge pickup truck. I would
be
have
a
thought there
network.
had to have been some in between there.
Oh, I think there was a whole bunch of that.
Like it just, yeah, unfortunate. We're starting to see more and more of these stories, and it's, yeah.
Well,
A
like
lot of
our
vehicles being stolen.
well, and on the other
locally.
side of the coin, just on the Talon cell alone, and it was actually a local. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys saw, but several people were up over $3,000 now that this person has gotten from people that were looking for winter services this
Right.
year. So again, do not e-transfer, people, especially not right now because it's Christmas and everybody's hurting and they're doing everything they can to make a buck. So
Be safe.
exactly. Halton Regional Police are investigating a break and enter at home on the outskirts of Acton. Police say the incident occurred Thursday, December 14th, yesterday, around 6:30 p.m. on Trillium Terrace, with a window on the ground level of the house being smashed to gain entry. An unknown quantity of cash and jewelry was stolen, according to police, who say nobody was home at the time. It's reported that 2 suspects were seen in the area, but no descriptions are currently available.
Well, it's like I say, we just keep seeing more and more of these stories creeping into our quiet little, community type of thing. And, believe us, we don't want to be reading these. That's the thing.
No.
Is we want to have more, feel-good stories and stuff like that. And we do have some of those too as well. Kind of like this one. The town wants to hear from residents about any plans or ideas you have for a new parkette that's coming to Georgetown. The proposed Halton Hills Drive parkette will be located on a 0.45 hectare piece of land near a new development on Humberstone and Halton Hills Drive. It'll be a stone's throw away from the town hall. Now, that being said, 2 concepts are being offered by staff for locals to consider. Concept A envisions a traditional standard park with a playground, paved pathways, and a terraced overlook. Concept B will be more modern in style. Fitness features, a wooden deck overlook, concrete seat walls, among other things, will be part of that design. So they are asking you to come and put your 2 cents worth in. And let's see how because I think that's the one, won't that be right across from City Hall?
Yeah,
Town
that's
Hall?
the new,
Yeah, right there, yeah.
That's the new subdivision in
Yeah.
behind the town hall.
That's
there.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just to keep you informed. And
Members,
hopefully they have, sorry to interrupt there, Big Daddy. Hopefully they have the handicap access swing there. Mr. and Mrs. Ditz out there.
oh yeah,
Hopefully-
there's something we have to think about. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, is that the area that Janine? Oh, it is too.
I think so. I'm hoping that's part of it. I'm hoping that's part of the plan.
Yeah, because I know they're still waiting.
That would be
On
nice. So
information
town
regarding
council,
that, so, yeah.
something to think about. We need to have a little bit more handicap accessible stuff for our young children that can go play on and feel included.
Which is exactly what John and Janine do.
So
And Janine's doing it full time now. Congratulations, Janine.
Right on.
She's taking it
Absolutely.
over full time. So
Right on.
That's beautiful.
Members of a local girls hockey team are doing their part to put a smile on the faces of children facing tough and sometimes scary situations. The U1AAA North Halton Twisters have collected dozens of stuffed animals that will be sent to the Shriners Hospital for Children in Montreal, and the only one of its kind in Canada, by the way. And boy, can you think of a nicer prize for the kids at that special hospital in Montreal? The team gathered the donations through a recent teddy bear toss at the Acton Arena, where the crowd was invited to throw stuffies onto the ice after the first goal was scored. And of course, the Raiders have had their toss as well. It was very successful. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the program.
Something I do want to bring up for people. I was just catering a Shriners event. A lot of people wonder what the Shriners are. They see them in little go-karts and the parades and the fairs and stuff. The Shriners Hospital in Montreal deals with children that are burn victims. And please, if you can donate, that's one hospital you should really start looking at. Children with burn victims is nasty, so just a little update for people, because a lot of people don't know what the Shriners do, and they deal a lot with children's hospitals that deal with kids with burns. So.
Several Halton paramedics are being honored. Yay, I got a feel-good story. I like this. Several Halton paramedics are being honored for their years of providing top-notch emergency medical services. They're among the 65 Ontario paramedics who received the Governor-General Emergency Medical Services Exemplary Service Medal Bars on Wednesday for 30 years for the first bar, 40 years is the second bar, or 50 years, which is the third bar. Wow, can you imagine 50 years service, man, doing that job?
Oh my God.
Congratulations to all of you. That's absolutely beautiful.
Well deserved, I must say. It's especially like you say, 50 years.
That's a lot.
Even 40.
Even 20. Are you kidding me? Doing that work? I can only imagine how they feel sometimes, you know?
Oh God, no thank you. It's
a
lot of respect for them. So they may have not liked it, but the majority of Halton Hills Council has voted in favor of the town's 2024 budget. We talked a little bit about this last week. In an 8-3 vote Monday, next year's 26 million capital budget, along with the operating budget of almost 70 million, and a resulting, get this people, 9.04% tax town levy increase was approved by councillors. Joseph Rosinski, Darcy Keene, and Ron Norris opposed this increase. Included in these figures is a 0.07% increase to the town's state of good repair special levy for local infrastructure. And
I've never known a budget for any town to go down. It's going to go up every year.
Yeah.
Well, 9%
so high.
is a big jump. 4 to 5 is your average. To go 9, that's a big
And you know,
jump.
it's so hard. It's hard to be judgmental, because when you look at the state of affairs with what everybody's dealing with personally, so you can only imagine with the town, you know, and as much as people don't get it, and I mean, I'm not saying I'm all for 9.4%.
Oh, absolutely.
But I don't know how, you know what I mean? Like you don't know 100% what's going on behind the scenes,
That's
how
right.
that percentage, like that's what they need to do, is break out the 9.4% as to where it's all going, and maybe people will have a much clearer perspective.
Okay, the North Halton Community Singers, they're singing the praises of the local community for turning out in full force at their recent concert. The choir, formerly known as the Georgetown Choral Society, performed a Holly Jolly Christmas show Friday evening in front of a packed crowd at Holy Cross Parish in Georgetown. And some people say that I look like the guy that played Burl Ives, yeah. So there you go when you say Holly Jolly Christmas, because that was Burl Ives' big hit, wasn't it? But I guess I do look a little like
You
Burl
do.
Ives, yeah.
I've always said that about you.
Ironically, Burl Ives was Big Daddy in a movie, some old movie. I can't remember which one it was, from the 50s.
Wow.
Really old movie.
I'm just wondering, but you know, he died. I was alive while he was alive, so I can't be a reincarnation of.
It wouldn't work that way.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
Burl Ives was an actor, kids. Okay,
so
he was an
yours.
actor from a long time ago.
Anyway, the group, getting back to this, sorry, I got a sideline with that, but the group reports this was the largest audience they've ever seen in 15 years,
Right
and
on.
they received plenty of positive feedback about their festive performance.
Beautiful.
That's great news. And the show's artistic director was Eleanor Wallace, with accompanist Mark Peterson. So there we go.
Cool.
And here's some more good news here, because it is good news.
Good. You know
For
what?
our
I
community.
like when I get to read the good news
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
not the break-ins and the alcohol and the
Yeah,
you know.
thank you. Yeah,
I
you
love
do.
it.
I always get the lead, so it's like
There you
it's gonna
go.
be something depressing.
Out of the cold, Georgetown has a new program phone number that will be monitored as close to 24/7 as is feasibly possible. We ask that those looking to make donations or to volunteer continue to contact us via email or contact them, in order for us to more effectively, or again, them, I'm right, anyways, contact them out of the cold in order for them to be more effective in answering inquiries. The phone number is 289-839-8575. They also have a Facebook page. Look at Out of the
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah,
All the
they use it a
information
lot
is
there,
there. Yeah, a lot of their contact information is there to reach out to them. In the coming days, we will be providing updated posters for the new information. So I think
That's a great service, and it's about time. That
I
we
was
have
so
a
happy
service
when they
like that.
started doing that. I tell you, man,
Yeah.
I was proud we were able to tell people about that, because in a lot of ways, that's what churches are really about. Is they're supposed to be
Community.
helping that type of situation.
I
and I
think
get why
so,
it wasn't happening, but these guys really stepped up and did a
They
great
did.
job.
They're doing a fantastic job.
And even
Absolutely.
with the lower temperatures we're having, I still wouldn't want to be out there
No,
sleeping
I
in the cold.
No, thank you.
I'll pass.
No. We
still get rain, we
it's
still get a little
It's
snow.
still tough, and it's a great program, and we give them 2 thumbs up for sure. So, Enbridge Gas is helping the Halton Hills Fire Department purchasing firefighting training materials through a Safe Community Project asset, a program with the Fire Marshal's Public Fire Safety Council that supplements existing training for Ontario volunteer and composite fire departments in the communities where Enbridge Gas operates. So
That's
yeah,
nice from the town, yeah.
any tools they can get their hands on, man. It's they're life-saving tools.
So let's have a look what's going on this weekend as we move ever closer to Christmas Day. And on Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Halton Hills Public Library, Georgetown and Acton branches explore a new theme each week at the drop-in program with activities that promote positive child development and for children up to the age of 5 and their caregivers. And I'll do one more quickie here. A Christmas concert, playing a Christmas concert at the mall. Enjoy some tunes when you're shopping or while you relax at
That's
the
a good
food
idea.
court. And just go. I love the attractions at the mall. Not too often I get to see that. I went in and saw Santa, as I said, but he wouldn't let me sit on his knee. But
I told you he'd want to sit on your knee.
yeah, we agreed.
He
to
does.
that
He has so
afterwards,
many
yeah.
people that sit on his knee.
Exactly.
It'd be nice for him to see what he wants for Christmas. Maybe
Yeah.
somebody will do something for Santa. Who knows?
What's going on at the Roxy?
So, yeah, at the Roxy, we've got the Family Country Christmas. So, December 16th from 7 to 10 p.m. Enjoy musical performances from Liam Vickery, Caleb Downs, Peter Yake, Larry Melton, Crazy Chester, Sean Wilson, and more. Pay what you can at the door and bring a non-perishable item. That's really important. Non-perishable item for the Roxy Food Pantry.
Absolutely. It's a great venue to see music in. It's a dynamite venue to see music in. All right, Sunday, Campbellville Country Christmas Parade, December 17th, going on at 1:30 p.m. in Campbellville. It's the last parade of the season for Santa before he heads back to the North Pole to get ready for Christmas. Floats from local businesses, community groups, and households will tour downtown Campbellville's Main Street. So don't
Campbellville's-
blink, because you'll miss it.
Yeah,
I
but
wondered
it's-
when
it's-
he
I love
stopped.
that area, the Campbellville.
Oh, I love
It is a
there.
nice little
Acts
spa
and,
through there.
God,
The
yeah.
winding roads around there, beautiful area.
But now I even know to tell my grandkids when Santa actually is done with his town-to-town thing.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Well,
you have the
he
answer.
takes a few
I
days
do.
off before the big ride.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, he's got to rest sometime.
All weekend this weekend, journey into enchantment various times. All weekend at Cody's Cows. That's at 13959 Third Line in Acton. Enjoy a drive-through Christmas experience on the farm while sipping hot chocolate and munching on cookies from Mrs. Claus's kitchen. And then you can visit Santa and his sleigh. And as well, Christmas on the farm, Saturday and Sunday at Andrews Scenic Acres, 10 Side Road, enjoy a pancake breakfast with the old man. He really gets around, doesn't he?
He's a busy boy, and that's why Leah said, after this, he's got to kind of take a break and prepare for his, NORAD followed trip around the world.
Well, there's going to be wreath making, movies in the barn, and more. And you can visit andrewscenicacres.com for details and tickets. They always put on a good show when they put something on there. Oh, I've got the Raiders report.
You might as well do
so
the Raiders report. And
well, you want to say anything about the Raiders before we go?
Well, just that, again, we want to put out there that we're offering to do a lot of different types of advertising through the Raiders. We're all working together in order to get sponsorship for the team. It's been a tough year for everybody, and there's a little bit more they could use that they need the help with in terms of what they need to keep everything going. So please do reach out to Aaron Nagy, who's the president of the not the league, but of the team. And find out what he's got. If you're a business or you can sponsor, just plain out sponsor, then definitely please reach out.
Nothing more
to them.
Nothing means more to a Canadian community than its local hockey team, and we really have to start putting people in the seats.
And they've been here a long time.
We've been here
Long
forever,
time.
the Raiders.
Well, and you know what? It's been like 50 years, I think. It's approximately
probably
50.
damn close to that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think when I talked to Aaron, it was something like around that.
I've been here
Don
almost 50
Fenley
years.
was a coach, wasn't he, at one time?
Oh, I don't
Or
remember.
he was involved. Don
Don
Fenley was
Fenley.
involved with the Raiders at one time.
He
was
was with
at one
hockey,
time, yeah.
but I
Manager
don't.
of
Yeah.
some kind. I don't know if he was the coach, but
Yeah, I don't
can't quite
remember.
Here's the Raiders report, folks. The Burlington Cougars defeated the Raiders 6-4 on Friday evening at the Central Arena. That big bad building, I hate it. Caleb Nelson scored a pair with single goals coming from Quinn Tavares and Noah Cochran for Georgetown. Then the Lindsay Muskies took care of the Raiders Saturday night at Moldmasters Sportsplex with a 3-2 victory. And you used to be a member of the.
I was the
Muskies.
manager of the little tyke.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
Lindsay
didn't know you were a
Muskies.
manager of a hockey team.
My youngest son, his father was the coach, and I was the manager.
Well, I guess
4 years in a row,
well,
4 years in a row.
What the
Told you, I love hockey.
what the Muskies are their version of the Raiders in their
Yeah.
community, and so it's great.
Yeah.
Georgetown markers in that game came from Luca Rea, Brandon Kakai, and Jack Gouvenal. Next up for Georgetown is a home match with the infamous Oakville Blades, folks.
The Blades.
That's Saturday night at Moldmasters Sportsplex. And thank you to all who took part in our teddy bear toss on Saturday, and we'll be talking about that in a moment with Leah. Bring the kids and bookmark our new website, by the way, georgetownraiders.ojhl.ca. So there you go.
And if you need the link, they have a Facebook page again.
Yeah.
Georgetown Raiders Hockey. Go on to the Facebook page. There's links, whatever you want to see, and they keep it up to date with not only video footage from previous games, and fairly up to date, fairly quickly once the game is through, but also going forward. But go to the website, you'll get all the scheduling. Everything's there ahead of time. So yeah.
And there's one more story there, isn't there, with the teddy bear toss, I think. Oh, that's it. No,
it's here.
I knew there was one more.
And the teddy bear toss, oh my goodness, the pictures,
your
the photos
story.
have been absolutely amazing. So the teddies from the teddy bear toss tonight from Georgetown Raiders have been delivered to the Georgetown Chevrolet Buick GMC, which we've shared all over the place and gotten a great response. They will now be donated to Tiger Jeet Singh Foundation annual toy drive.
A great
Thank you
miracle
again,
on Main.
Raider Nation.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that one thing. I mean, we've got such big hearts here in Georgetown, and we give to the Montreal Hospital. We give to Tiger Jeet. We put
All
positive
over.
energy out there with the teddy bears.
Cash,
Yeah.
food banks, you name it. It's like,
and we'll be talking to Doug and his crew at Georgetown Chevrolet next week in front of the big Christmas tree, because it's literally just a couple days before Christmas.
we haven't talked about whether we're doing it live yet or not. but
I think we may.
I think we should.
We
We
may.
may get through recording it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they get to see even more silly Loosey Goosey antics. That's all.
Absolutely.
Just plug your ears if a
Yeah,
little something is said once in a while.
We'll see if we can fit the beeps in there in time.
So we're supposed to say community is community.
Community
And
is
we're
driven by
community.
Yes. You navigate.
We drive.
There you go. And there's Mandy right
We
there.
drive.
There's Mandy right there.
Have yourself a great week, everybody. For Big Daddy, Leah, myself, Lee, and Mandy, have a great week. Be safe out there. Please don't drink and drive. Call a cab, call Easy Taxi, get a $45 cash on the dash.
And we're
Airport
brought to you
ride.
by Max Tires, 905-873-9255.
There you go. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all on the B side.
Assume the position.